Mm. You know what? I'm gonna run that. That do be the time. Also, hello. I usually don't hit the stream button until the deck is done, but hmm. Wasn't sure if I was gonna go with standard or historic brawl for this one, but I think I think standard works here. Innkeeper's talent? That's the... Yeah, this thing. How did I not see this? I filtered by 1/1 counters. Yeah, no, that needs to be in here for sure. I filtered by 1/1 counters twice. Oh, I know what I did. Okay. Okay, this doesn't work. I don't think this works. I mean, it works, it's just so slow. We're gonna try it. Do I need this? No, I don't need that. I don't need this. I probably should run that though. I'm gonna not run Essence Scatter, I think, for now. It's not like it's bad. Okay. 1 rare, 2 mythics, worth it. Okay. We're here with Sab Sunan, Booba Frog, 5 mana 6/6, reach, trample, indestructible. It can't attack or block unless it has an even number of counters on it, and it gets a counter at the beginning of your first main phase every turn. So when it has an odd amount of counters, you draw 2, and then an even, it can attack and block. It would be really nice if this had vigilance. You know, that'd be kind of nice instead of like one of the other 3 or something like that, but it's probably fine. So juggling 1/1 counters is ideal, so you can swing and also get the draw 2. This does cost 5. I envision myself struggling to get this into play consistently against like the standard meta, but I'm sure it'll happen sometimes. We have a lot of cards. This is why I'm kind of on the edge about playing it on standard, or I was at first. But there are actually a lot of cards that do give you 1/1 counters to juggle in Standard, so I don't feel like I have to go into Historic with this one. If I do go into Historic, you get the crazy cards, Uro, Mana Drain, all that jazz. The 55 1-minute ramp spells, all that, the minute works. But I think it works here. I feel like it does. I'm willing to try. It's got some pretty interesting cards in it. Like it's something like this. Put counters on it, counter something. You know, why not? It's got this. This is a new card. This has really nothing to do with the commander, but it's like an explosive vegetation in a weird form. Flying Death Touch, though, you know, parch removal spell. Weird. Aether Spark is a card it juggles counters, right? You just put it on your commander and start doing that. I don't know. Same with the Lost Jitte. It does what I want, but my commander or something has to swing, and then this has to go onto the commander. Just feels kind of slow. So it just feels a little all over the place with trying to get this to work. But it certainly is heavy into green, which is a positive, because it was like heavy into the blue demand, it would be a lot harder. Green is a little bit more self-sustaining. We could probably play mono green, honestly, could just go completely mono green, but it's safe to play just a few blue cards. Might as well play the best of both worlds, right? Yeah, that's about it. Juggle 1/1 counters on this. Hopefully we swing with it and draw a lot of cards with it. Yep, that's it. That's all I got. Those are the words. Those are the words. Yeah, I don't know. Aether Spark works with the commander. I can draw cards off it. It's not. It has text on it, and it's a mythic. But I had mythic wild cards, so I'll send it. Can't take them with me. All right. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Come on. Come on. Huh. I wonder if I want that. I've not seen this card before. It's pretty oh, it has to be your graveyard. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not feeling it as much as I was a second ago here. I would love to play this as a creature, but it's probably just as fine as a not creature. I think I'll be alright. Okay, is milling... Why do we want to mill? Okay. Sure. Alright. Oh, is this an insect? That is. Kind of don't want to exile your own stuff, though. Okay, I'm glad I did what I did there. They did not swing for 2. Don't know why. This is a black-green deck. Doesn't have counter spells. Alright, send it. I see. This is why. Yeah, opponents playing cards I have not seen before. I like it. We're online though. I can almost kick this. Oh man, I really want to kick this. I don't know on what though. Can't kick it on a vehicle. Well, not usually at least. Whenever one or more lands, put them on the battlefield tapped. Alright. Alright. So we play this. We're gonna kick it. Oh, we just need something to actually kick it on. That's the problem. I don't actually have anything to kick it on. I could kick it on this. That's probably better than the average draw. This is good with Doppelgang as well, if I wind up finding that. Let's tap this for Llanowar Elves. That way I can keep up Snakeskin's Veil. Okay. So we're both kind of doing what we want. Sort of. I did just keep a land on top when I have infinite mana. But it is sort of relevant here. Shield Druid, alright. Fortunately, we don't have to really worry about that one. I'm going to get rid of the 1/1. I can kick and copy this. It's just not that exciting. Okay, wait. Can I block? No, I can't. I can now. So... are we going to get there? Looks like we actually are. Oh, that is huge. Alright. Sweet. It worked. Okay, it's working. Oh! It's working? Alright, so I can kick Shield Druid. And that is funny, and I might not get a lot of options to kick anything. So I'm going to kick Shield Druid. Oh, keep that one. Sacrifice your whole board. Alright. This is cool. What do you mean, Simic BS? This is peak magic. What do you mean? I can't flip this, but I'll take the... I think that's a good trade. I think that's a good trade. How many? They get 8 bugs. Alright. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 forests, which is kind of a lame amount of forests, honestly. But I'm still gonna play this. I'm just not presenting lethal with it. Even if I ultimate it, it's only... yeah, it's not lethal, so unfortunately I just have to plus. But that's okay. I get another attacker next turn, and I have a counterspell, so this is okay to me. This is okay. I can swing with this, actually. I can also swing with this. It does have trample. This doesn't seem like a bad attack, even if it isn't, like... I mean, this has trample, so blocking with a single bug is not the most productive. Destroy target bleacher. So if I counter this, am I winning? I think I can actually let this go. I think I have to let this go, because I envision something far worse happening in the future to me on my opponent's next turn. So I'm just going to have to let this one go here. And I technically don't need it to kill them. I do have a giant trampling, ever-increasing size threat. And they don't have a lethal amount of bugs. The green Gear Hulk would be a problem here if they had that. That does not matter in any sense. Actually, what does this even do? Just in my opponent's deck, alright. Okay, that I don't like. That is A-okay. They have all the mana, yep. But they're out of cards. But so are we. Swinging with their commander's kind of insane. Alright. either my opponent accidentally swung or they were just conceding. There's probably a good chance they were just simply conceding here instead of like an accidental attack. But if I do block this, they can recast it, right? And the second cast, I think, is a huge issue. But I probably still have to just block it. But I don't know if I'm out of this. They can recast it. I'm not sure I'm out of this. I don't even know if I should kill it. I should just like chump it and kill a bug. That might just be a better idea here. I don't know, but we were going to draw a bunch of cards next turn. Cool first game. Yeah, that certainly was a game. It was a game we played. Oh, I got a pack. Oh, so close. So close. Mind-shattering counterspell? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I don't... Do we want Cavernous Souls? I don't know. I mean, against this I kind of do, but... Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It feels free. Do I play Gwenna or Circuitous Route? Probably Gwenna? Although, Circuitous Route... No, we most assuredly play this, right? Yeah, this has to be the right thing to do. Because they either deal with it or Kaito just might struggle because I have put creatures in play. Alright, so no Kaito. This does not deal with... It's actually an unusual decision. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe they just, like, hope I don't have a land or something. I don't know. Seemed weird. So if they go Witness Protection, Kaito, I probably just lose immediately. Or whatever the other Witness Protection is. I'm not sure I have any card in my deck that deals with this. I don't think I do. Not sure. Alright, so I pass. Otawara? I don't have Otawara. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really look at the lands when I was making this. Alright, so I can do this for 1. And I'll put the counter here, I guess. Oh, come on. Really? Your last part is negate. Come on, game. How? How do people do it? How do they do it? How do they do it? Someone tell me. And then they perfectly mill over a land like this. How do people do it? I don't get it. Utterly ridiculous. Okay, well, clearly nothing matters, so... Swing. It's like the perfect one, the one and only answer, right? To like mono blue for you. Actual misery. Last card is always in the gate. Well, it feels like it. It would appear as though my opponent has yet another counterspell. Crazy. So... So, the Dart Frog has reach. I didn't expect this 3-4 to work. Okay, well, so much for that. Yeah, this is standard brawl. Otherwise, it's just mana drain for days. We did it. We did it. Oh, we did it. Okay, we actually did it. So it looks terrible here. Like, my situation looks like a nightmare. Why would my opponent concede? But I'm going to untap, and I'm going to probably apply serious pressure to Kaito, while also having a Vigilance flyer, which could be extremely difficult to deal with, right? Like, this sitting here is a genuine Stonewall. And I draw 2 cards next turn. I can even flip this, and it's got Vigilance, but that doesn't... I probably have to hit Kaito at least once, but there's merit in probably attacking here. But yeah, I can actually see how as bad as things were. honestly, they might have still wanted to see what the impulse was, but they did surveil a card on top. And my opponent's more aware of what's in their deck than I am, but this could actually be a problem to ever swing past again. I don't know. I can see it. Still probably would have tried to play it out, though. But we might have actually just turned the corner. Or I'm just wrong, and they just had to go. But, I think there's merit in what I'm saying. Okay, so I want Cavern of Souls, I guess. Oh, right, Command Tower. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I didn't look at my lands. I just didn't look at them. I forgot. Yeah, a whole lot of stuff leading into nothing. They were doing they were bullying me, and then they weren't. Still would have played it out though. There's a chance they find something that gets them there. Kaito is a bit of a glass cannon though. I mean, they had the answer. They had all the answers. What am I looking for? What was the other thing? What was the other thing? I don't know. Can't remember. I think I want Stasis Field. I almost want this as well. Like, these effects are just, like, cracked. I really almost want both of them. I think all four of these cards are, like, probably the best cards in blue in Standard right now. Probably, I don't know. Probably, though. How do I make room? I don't want to take anything out that I... So only... No, this is still just good. Honestly, everything in here is just okay. I could probably take out the Zealot. I don't know how much of this I'm looking for. Honestly, that might not make sense. It's a good sign, though. It's just everything feels okay. I think that's a good sign. I could probably get rid of Omen Path Journey and not feel bad. Probably. I just like everything in this deck so far. Streaming on the 16th? In 2 days? I don't know. Maybe. Are alchemy cards legal? No. No. Beast Binder. No, I don't like this. Nope. Don't like it. There's not much merit in making it a temporary effect when I can just make it a permanent effect. Especially it's not tied to a creature. Omen Trash Journey? Get out of here. What do you mean? It pulls 5 lands out of my deck. That's kind of nice. That's what is that, a 12th of my deck is just out of my deck. That's a pretty nice plus. If I Tat Yova, I draw 2 cards a turn. Gives me a land every turn. Especially with Rite of Replication, Nissa, Bonnie, Token, and Doppelgang. I think Omen Path is completely fine. What I don't know if is amazing is Thunderous Velocipede. It only happens when something enters. It doesn't happen after. And I don't have a lot of things that care about this. So I might not like this. I don't think I like it. I don't think I like it. Fortunately, I didn't craft it. Plays way better than it looks. I suppose. I mean, it probably can swing because it gets past any flyer. It lets other creatures swing because you turn something into a 2/2. But if it was between that and Stasis Field, I'm going to run Stasis Field. You could run both, but I got to make room for the 2 I added. I don't know. I think it's below all the Frogifies. I think it's below all Frogifies. And then probably like under them. I've also never seen it before. Like, no one has played it against me, like, ever. I've seen all the others, though. Hivespine Wolverine? Wolverine? I said Wolfine. Oh, my goodness. The 16th is your birthday? Oh, Merry Birthmas in 2 days. Look at that. Put a counter on target creature. Oh, no, I don't like this. No, I don't like this. If it was like every turn, no, I don't. No, nothing about this is not. I mean, it's got a naturalize on it, but it costs 5. If this was like a 3-mana 3/3, I'd be in love with it. No, I'm just not seeing that one. I think I have way better ways to put counters and stuff. I do like the naturalize though. I could get a card out of my deck. Oh no, it's the bots. They're back. It even tells me it's a ban evader. They're like, likely ban evasion. Yeah, it hits planeswalkers for 1 whole damage. It's good and limited, yeah. It probably is good and limited. You can surprise people with it, right? Cut a land? No, I'm not cutting a land. Nope. Nope. We're blue-green. We do the dumb big land things. My commander costs 5, which is actually what is that? 20%. I need 20% of the lands in my deck in play to cast it. This is hard. I actually genuinely like every... Wait, what, do I like this? Yep. Yeah, it shuts off planeswalkers? Yeah, I guess it does. Dang it. So I could just get rid of Long River's Pole and be sad I did. It just doesn't make sense. I can't believe I like every card here. Must be wrong. I think Jitte... No. I still want to try Jitte. Alright, so what is Gwenna doing? Objectively. Only creatures. So, Tatyova, Overlord, Bonnie, Sab are the only things it cares about. But because it cares about my commander every single game, it means every game I have this to cast this for the first time is good. Outside of that, it doesn't actually really do anything. Which is a weird thought. Wow, okay. Tatyova never gets full value? Well, I'm running a lot of things that draw. Honest. Okay. I can see it. Fine. I can see it. Makes Gwenna worse, but Gwenna's next on the chopping block. I can't really doppelgang it either. Or write a replication. Yeah, it comes in on 5, which is like after probably an explosive vegetation has happened. I almost really like this. I'm gonna try it. It's got a new card in it. Well, I guess 2 new cards. I'm gonna try this. I wish I had a bigger deck. Yeah, you know. Yeah. Yeah. You're not wrong. I'm feeling the burn. But that's okay. I do actually like the cards in my deck. I think it's a good problem to have. Alright, my opponent actually did not have the other one, but they did have one of them. I'm not going to react to it, though. Because I can just let this exist as a 0... No, a 1-3? Like a 1-3, right? Do I give it Defender? I'm not doing anything next turn. I guess I cast the 2-mana one. Alright, this is a turn 2 slow, which is quite nice. Okay, so now it's a 2-4. A little bit more annoying. This does have Death Touch. I'm still going to do the card here. So I don't just get steamrolled. But I don't have to block it. Hexproof and indestructible. I'm gonna get rid of this. No. We're gonna just do this. Oh, you know what? I think I just made a mistake. I think I made a mistake here. Yeah, I made a mistake. I should have used the snake. That was the whole reason I didn't block. Why did I do that? What am I doing? It's fine. It doesn't actually fundamentally change really anything I'm doing, so. Okay, I am willing to actually take another turn off and just do this. I don't think killing this stops the lands, so I don't really care if they kill a random snake. Alright, I feel like I would actually win out in that exchange. Snake is most assuredly not a big deal. Alright, so I have a lot of mana, and I am not dead. Those two things are pretty cool. Yeah, I should have exhausted. It was a mistake. Was a mistake. That is a huge problem. And this doesn't do too good of a job at dealing with it, but I cast it anyways. Alright, so we make giant tokens. And we hope we're not dead. I hope they actually swing at Nissa, to be honest with you. That's an interesting card. They do swing at Nissa. That is huge. That is me not taking damage. That has to be right. I wonder if it's even right to swing at that. I have 4 forests. The trample on this isn't actually a big deal, and it still makes tokens, so interesting. Amalia will die when I decide to swing at it. Oh, that's lame. That's lame. Did they say oops because they blew up the wrong enchantment, or oops because they have like a card I don't know. Whenever you gain life, put a count. Yeah, this is a problem that I don't have an answer to. There are no enchantments really. Well, okay. So blow this up. play my commander and have sequenced my turn actually incorrect. Whoops. Okay, I sequenced probably as bad as possible here. That was a mistake for sure. Well, yeah, I sequenced actually just unbelievably terrible. I was supposed to put this here, and then this could let me block? No, I wouldn't have had the mana. No, okay, I just would not have had the mana, so that's not true. It doesn't work. Yeah, never mind. What I did was fine. Okay, so fortunately, I think my opponent is of the impression that this could have blocked, but it cannot. Let's play... I guess I just swing with the token. It could block. It doesn't have an even amount of counters. It doesn't... Oh, 0 is even. I don't know how to read my cards, chat. Oh my goodness, I don't know how to read. I do not know how to read. Yikes. It says it in parentheses. Alright, for it was I that didn't know how the card worked. Let's get rid of this. So I put a counter on my commander, it can block once more. I will draw 2. Oof. Is there any reason to cast this right now? I don't think so. Alright. Still feel a bit vulnerable here, but, you know, such is life. Sacrifice another creature. Alright, so Ali can essentially exile all my stuff and I'm dead. I think I'm just dead now. So it probably just didn't matter. Alright, I don't know why they're taking so long. I'm just dead. Alright, tragic. At least we learned how our commander works. What? Where'd these come from? Oh. Cool. Oh, a draft token? Do I have any? No, I don't. Alright. Probably for the best. But it puts a counter... It just puts a counter on my commander. I think that's fine. Yeah, this spark's pretty neat. This is okay. Maybe too slow. Of course, I'm on the draw. Why am I on the draw? Let's give the Aetherdrift player all the advantage in the world. Why not? Fortunately, shutting it down is probably rather devastating. So, I'm going to play this. And I don't have to actually react to this because the engine's already here. There's no, like, merit in doing that. Okay, I actually stopped the engine for return too. That's funny. But that just, again, it doesn't really matter. Let's play this. I can do this. Put that, and then this. And then hopefully I can stabilize after whatever it is they do now. Alright, opponent has the perfect land. Sounds about right. Okay, you got it. Yep. Unbelievable. Yep. On the play. I play Aetherdrift for 5 hours yesterday. God forbid anything like that happens to me. But to be fair, I did completely annihilate and crush all the slow blue-green ramp decks, so... It's kind of like the only thing I beat was when my opponent just didn't do anything. And we didn't really do anything, so... Oh, what are we playing against? I didn't even look. Oh, okay. Didn't even look. Oh no. I have no idea what you take. That is nuts. Sure. That means this game will last a long time. My opponent has no credence on dealing with this situation sooner. Why didn't they mill themselves? Isn't that what you're supposed to do? Alright. Weird. I don't need my commander to resolve, fortunately. Do I even cast it? Yeah, I mean, I still cast it. Still cast it, but I don't need it to resolve. It did resolve. I want to have some kind of exile? Oh, sure. I mean, yeah, it's kind of the same as countering it. Okay. Again, milling me and not yourself doesn't feel like it makes a lot of sense. Sure. Yeah, they milled me. I get a land off of Bonnie. That's funny. Okay. You got it. I'm going to hold on to the Cavernous Souls, so my opponent might think it works to leave up counter magic, but it doesn't. Not a big thing. There's not really many creatures in my deck, but there are some. They got a Gwenna? Okay. This has Escape, but that's not too big of a deal here. I don't think I want Burst Sleep, but actually, maybe I do. Maybe I do. Alright, so I can move this. And there's no reason to put a counter on it right now. They can swing with... Yeah, I was about to say they can do that, but it doesn't really do anything. Do they have to double block? Okay, maybe not. Didn't they commit a crime? Yeah, they could have milled me for 3. Not really a big deal, but they could have. So... I suppose because this game is almost just straight up over, I'm just going to put this here. Just Cityscape Leveler is nowhere near good enough here on its own. So I think we have this. I'd be rather surprised if we did not. I will also cast this. Might as well. Alright, so we can put a counter. I mean, yeah, again, we just put the counter when we go to combat. Yeah, there's not really anything that my opponent can do there. They didn't have any counter spells, actually. Did they? I don't think they did. Milling me is weird. I don't know why they were... This can target... Yeah, you can target yourself. I mean, you lose a life, actually. I suppose that does not seem like a good idea. Yeah, okay, never mind. This one makes sense, but... You certainly want to put cards in your graveyard for your commander. Wow, they were playing Mind Skinner. That's nuts. That's actually insane. Is that even... I'm at 22 cards? Well, I have more life than I do cards in my library. Or, excuse me, I have more cards in my library than I have life, so... You wouldn't want to Mind Skinner me here, right? You just want to, like, actually kill me. Cool. They need it Blasphemous Edict? Yeah, they need it probably more than that, because that gets rid of their board as well. Okay, so the more I play, the more I actually don't like this jailbreak scheme. I think I can probably get it out of here. It's going to be cold? What do you mean? You ordered food an hour ago. Oh my goodness. Wait, what are you doing in the YouTube chat? It scared me. What are you doing in there? That's not my Twitch chat. What are you doing? Ordering food an hour ago. I used to eat pizza every single day ever, without question. I would order pizza every single day. And now I stopped and I feel a lot better. Who would have thought? I quit cold turkey too. Like, completely cold turkey. I haven't ordered food in like 18 months. Maybe longer. I mean, when I'm hanging out with people on the weekend or whatever, we'll order food. But when I'm at home, I don't do it. I've started to take weight loss seriously. Probably for the first time in my adult life. I've never been big, though. I never had a weight issue, seriously. But I've lost... I actually do like Pick Your Poison. I actually like this card. I'm going to try that. But I was like 205, 6'2", and now I'm like 178. So I've lost over 20 pounds, which is nice. Now I got to bulk up right when the springtime hits. Also, Gwenna doesn't. I think I'm just taking out Gwenna. The fact that I'm thinking about it probably means it's right to take it out. I'm taking it out. I almost want another big, expensive card that may or may not belong in here. Shoot, I'm probably like... Yeah, I'm like on the highest of the healthy weight of my height at 6'2". Yeah, Innkeeper is in here. You saw me when you were browsing? Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. That's funny. Just being thrown into the YouTube pile of things to doom scroll past. Do we like Kama? I like Kama, but do we like Kama? It has to hit your opponent, and it really isn't that exciting. Oh, I guess Portal to Phyrexia is just nuts. Alright, that's fair. You can't go wrong with that. It feels weird to put Portal to Phyrexia in a commander that cares about, like, fertility and growth and, you know, harvests and crops. This is like, and Portal to Phyrexia. Just the antithesis of everything that, yeah. Alright, I don't have double green, but I don't think the game can be played while this exists, so. Oh, I'm actually on the play, too. Ooh. A friendly Ketramos player? What is this? What is this? Alright, unfortunately I have to deal with that, so. I will. Okay. So, counterspell, or what do I do? I think I'm gonna actually counter this. No, you know what? I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna draw. And I'm gonna get rid of that land. And that is a good idea as to why I did what I did. Lore nerd? What do you mean? Look at it. It's in the artwork. It's in the art. I don't know. I didn't. It ain't me. It's in the art. Opponent thought they were gonna get me. They thought they were gonna get me. Okay, actually, maybe exiling cards is not the best idea. Actually, this swinging is also not a too big of a deal. Oh, come on! How? What? What? Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, taste the third one. Taste it. You. Wait, can I swing this turn before I go get ahead of myself? I can. I cannot exile any card. Oh wait, no, it's only on your. It's only on their turn. It's only on their turn. We're fine. It's only on their turn. Everything's okay. Get rid of that. Surely the third one will do the thing. So counter, here, swing. They can't block. And then we do this. Surely the third one gets me there. Come on. There's one more in my deck. If they have a board wipe, so be it. Actually, a board wipe doesn't do anything. Never mind. Doesn't actually kill my frog. This is what it takes to beat Catcher Mouse. 3 Frogifies. Okay, that could be problematic. It is not, per se. Okay. Can I play that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? No! Alright, still should probably just do this. Both of these are mid. This one isn't actually all that mid. Alright. Torpor Orb shuts down the initial ETB of my Overlord, which is why I haven't been excited on casting it. So I'm going to... Actually, this desyncs my commander. Alright, we'll just play it. That's fine. Fine with me. Let's exile from my own graveyard. Might end up mattering. And level it up. So my opponent can swing, or they can block if I swing. And I'd rather them never have access to their commander. I think that's how they get back into it. So I'm not going to swing. Alright, they had the answer. But fortunately, it kind of panned out that it's probably still better for me of how things have just happened here. Pick your poison. Unfortunately, not really do... Oh, hey! Hello! So we want a Kaimil. We can do this for 2. I don't really want an Elesh Norn, honestly. But I will take a Kaimil. And even more lands is okay, honestly. Like, more lands is just fine. This also is fine. Keep that one. Word 1. So this goes... It alternates because it's an odd number of counters. I should be able to swing, yeah. An odd number of counters is ideal here. Keeping Elesh Norn around instead of blocking is interesting. I mean, honestly, we could actually just play Kaimil ourselves. I'm not too big of a fan of that card usually, but... Alright, so opponent has an answer to... like everything, which is a nightmare. Creature or enchantment, so they can't exile Portal to Phyrexia. Alright, so why do they concede here? I don't know. They can exile my commander, can't they? It doesn't have hexproof. It has Ward 1, and they don't have a land. It's got Ward 1. No, excuse me, it has Ward 2. It has Ward 1 twice. Alright. Yes! Yes! Oh, man. I would have forgot. I would have forgot. Oh, taste it, Ketramose. 3 Frogifies, and you had to sweep your own Ketramose. Oh, taste it. So, yeah, alright. Just trying to think. Let's say they could exile this. I cast Portal to Phyrexia. They lose Elesh Norn in their copy of my commander. They can't exile my Portal to Phyrexia. And I can reanimate Overlord, but with Torpor Orb, it's not even that good. But I can pick your poison to Torpor Orb. I don't know. If they could exile this, we still have a game to play because they have Kaimil drawing cards. But so do we. So do we. So that's not totally... Yeah, alright, get wrecked. Portal can't get rid of Elesh Norn anyways, so yeah, that's true. Yeah. Ward 1. No Portal. Rip. So I would have to cast Pick Your Poison first, which hopefully I would be aware of, assuming my opponent doesn't sacrifice the Kaimil, which I think is also just a win in my book, so Definitely getting rid of the Torpor Orb, especially when they have Elish Norn. Torpor Orb actually doesn't do anything. Neither does their Elish Norn, right? Their Elish Norn actually has no text because they turned it off with their own card. Some people do be like that, though. I lost a game. Someone played the that artifact that shuts down Planeswalkers and had 3 Planeswalkers in play. And they were just like playing this Planeswalkers can't be activated card. And I still lost. I'm just looking at my opponent's board like, what? What? What are you doing? Oh, come on. Really? Alright, well, that's game. That's game. At least we didn't lose the catcher most that time. We just, mulliganed to 2. Oops. That's okay. It's alright. Yep, we're just gaming. Oh, O-rings. Brownie with all the logic. Didn't I told you about this. You can't come into my chat and then just bomb drop a bunch of logic that I overlook. Can't be doing that to me. I feel like we have this discussion every day. Yep, got one thing to do. Oh, they got counterspell? By all means. Oh. I should probably read this. Flying, Vigilance, End Step, Cast a Spell, Draw. Alright, so it's just the blue-white control, Spurp, Derp, Herp. We will... I don't know. Well, it's not like dodging counterspells gets me anywhere, so just keep casting cards. Does it have flash? This doesn't have flash. Okay. Love to see that. So basically have to shut it down if I want to play the game. Play that. And pass. Alright, so they don't have a commander, but they can still play the game. They're just not drawing infinite cards, and then I proceed to not play the game. They didn't swing. Probably a bit of a mistake. Probably wanted to swing there. Alright, because they have counter spells, we'll do things that you cannot counter. Always nice. This also has a chance of actually hitting Cavern of Souls, which is a little kind of nuts. But so does this, right? That does not work. That doesn't work. I still get the activation. Actually, that may have been a huge mistake. Yeah, that probably was a huge mistake. I mean, you can counter it back on the way down, but it's... yeah, that's the second person who's done that. They're like, oh, I'll just bounce the exhaust. But the exhaust is on the stack. Doesn't do anything. Alright, let's thin our deck of lands, shall we? Okay, opponent's just out here countering everything. Love it. Alright, well, I have a lot of mana, and am probably in a good spot. Oh, there we go. We got it. We got him. So what do I do now? I would really like to resolve Portal. I suppose I can lead with Archdruid's Charm. No. We just cast this. It's okay. It's alright. Yep, that's fine. Well, for someone who has had, like... Wait, what? Okay. What? They didn't cast their commander. I'm gonna keep casting mine. Is this just where my opponent has to be? This feels like a complete miserable position for my opponent to be in. But I guess I'll take it. Whenever they go to cast this, I can shut it down. I'm curious if they genuinely will cast it. Maybe they just don't have to? No, they do. So now I can doppelgang... I mean, screw all that. I'll just destroy your board. Alright, we got giant scary spells, and they all basically have to be answered. Man, my opponent has full stop. Really done a good job at dealing with everything. So we can do this for 2, which is okay with me. Let's do this and forest. What if we... Hold on, wait. Am I overthinking this? What if I just did this? This is hilarious. Alright, how do you beat that? That certainly is not how you beat it. So, I have 3 forests. I can doppelgang for a lot. Copy forest and my opponent's commander? No, that's dumb. Other forest? Yeah, alright. Alright. Make a bunch of 8/8 tokens. This is... Did I just win? No, I didn't win. Alright. Okay. That was awesome. I mean, you don't have any attacks, and I have giant 8/8s that you probably can't deal with, so... Oh, this is great. Yeah. By all means, go back to the counter spells. What does my opponent even do here? Like, what does my opponent actually even do? I'm gonna bait out a... No, I'm not. What am I talking about? I'm just gonna swing. I don't even need to cast Nissa. That is not nearly enough. Okay, we're getting there. I think it is actually enough now. Yeah, it is. I can give one trample. Doesn't matter, though. Yep, I'm not going to make a move. We want to put the damage here. Oh, this is like peak gaming. Oh, this is... I assume my opponent had a counterspell, that's why I didn't, like, cast this pre-combat. There's just no reason to. Get wrecked! Oh, man, get annihilated. It's just so... Oh, man, look at this. This is ridiculous. Just more 7/7s. All of this is... Yeah, doppelganging lands was hilariously excellent. And there were forests, so the trample was, like, actually massive. Yeah. Wow, it just got so wrecked there. So if my opponent had their commander in play the whole game, we probably would have lost too. So that witness protection stopped like 5 or 6. It stopped like over a hand worth of cards. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. Ooh, shiny. They think it's historic brawl? What do you mean? Did my opponent do something weird? Alright. What's that achievement? Color masteries. What? Control 12 or more artifacts. Oh, look at that. I only have 1 in my deck. How did I get 12 artifacts in play at the same time? Huh. No idea. If only we could have resolved our commander. Oh, it's this again? What's going on? Ketramos? Anything but Ketramos? Anything at all but Ketramos? Please? I have a lame few first turns too, yikes. Giga yikes, actually. Oof. Yeah, this is not a successful line, but it's the line I have. Please play your commander. There you go. And then... whoop. Don't you do it. I'm so sick of seeing it. Don't you dare. You let that sit there. Just for a turn. Just, literally just give me 1 turn. That's all I'm asking. Oh, come on, not Shielder's Edict. Come on, bro. What's with these Ketramos players? Oh my... Oh, this is so useless. And then you have Kaya, yep. Alright, bro, you got it. You got it. Talent. Talent. So talented. Yep. So talented, chat. Talent through the roof. Answer my answer. Kill my commander. And then have the engine going. Just, oh, draw 2 cards a turn after all that stuff I did. Just literally. Oh, and they had an edict. So I couldn't even use a protection spell. They had an edict. Like, how? How do they do it? How do the Ketramos players do it? Someone tell me. Please. Tell me how it's done. I'm saying that as if I don't know. I played Ketramos and I completely dominated everyone I played against, so I know exactly how they do it. Like, what kind of hand am I supposed to keep? That was like the most interaction I could possibly have. It's just like nothing I did mattered. It's such a degenerate commander, I swear. You could probably put the standard version of Ketramos in Tier 1 in Historic Brawl, and it would be okay. You could pit it against Keenan and Scythus and be like, yep, it's fine. What does this do? Whenever land, blah, 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 sure. I've not played against Conti before. It doesn't make treasure tokens. I thought it made treasure tokens. Oh, it makes them after you cast the card. Oh. They can catch from most of these hands. Whatever. Catch from most annoying. Alright, my opponent's just stealing rares and mythics out of my top decks. That sounds about right. They're playing against me. Alright, well, life is pain, so I guess I'm casting this and doing nothing. I don't know how I'm supposed to beat any of what's happening, but okay. Oh, my opponent stole all rares and mythics. Isn't that awesome? They only stole rares and mythics off the top of my deck. You know, no lands. Nope, you're not allowed to steal lands or anything. Literally mythic, rare, mythic. That is just so talented. How do they do it, chat? How do they do it? Oh, and then they stole another. And then they just stole another. Wow. So good. My opponent stole 3 mythic rares and a rare. No lands. Beyond talent. I can't even comprehend it. I literally can't comprehend the talent. Alright, at least they made a mistake. At least they made a mistake. Probably doesn't matter, because I'm just going to lose to my own cards. But that's just life for you. And then I draw all this. Yep. That adds up. So like that. Opponent did not swing. Okay. So just yep. Mythic, 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 mythic. Still all mythics. No lands, no ramp spells, no Minidorks. Just the perfect cards that I can't beat. So talented. So talented, chat. That's so egregious. So egregious. Like, I would have drawn those cards too. And probably would have won. Hey, I played against this person basically every day since the set came out. I don't think I beat them yet. And I think they've been playing the same commander the whole time. No blue mana. But I have cards. I don't know. I wonder if they recognize me. I hope not. I think I was complaining when I was losing to them. And I'm not playing Hazaret. Or, well, I guess I'm not playing anything. I've played against them before, so. Yeah, that's true. If I just run bad cards, that doesn't happen. That is true. I'm going to pass turn. I'm not going to main phase my stuff. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait 1 second. Did I make a mistake? No, I don't think so. I kind of need blue mana. Ah, we drew it. That's funny. We just drew it. So I'm going to... I can't swing this turn, right? Yeah, we're just going to do this then. And then we're going to play this. Yep. Doesn't look counterspell worthy, so... Alright. This is not actually terrible, but it's not great. I probably am looking for better cards than that, I would assume. Now, unfortunately, it's just a blue... If I remember correctly, there are a lot of artifacts in this person's deck, like a lot, so... They also actually had the Mightstone and the Meekstone. I didn't even notice that. They could just meld their stuff here. Didn't even notice. I'm pretty sure you can't meld when one of them is... Yeah, like you can't meld it because, yeah. But they actually do have it. So... That... I think I'm supposed to be blocking this turn. I think I'm going to block this turn. I don't know what attacking is accomplishing. Maybe damage is real. Maybe damage is real. I'm not really scared of Liberator. I don't know if that's wrong, but, well, that's what I did. I do have a counter spell. I probably want to counter that. I think. Oddly enough, it doesn't look all that scary. Wait, can I? It looks uncounterable. Is this uncounterable for some reason? I don't understand. Oh, Kaimil. Alright, good thing I saw that. Alright, so nothing's counterspell. I don't have a counterspell. But fortunately, this actually isn't too big of a deal. Does this untap it? No, it doesn't. Alright. Both of those are cards. So I can swing for alright, so now they can meld. I'm gonna just play it safe. Giant Scout. And we can't attack, but we can do a surprise block, which isn't really all that useful. So I don't really know what that's getting me. I guess I can roll here, see what happens. Of course, roll again. Portal to Phyrexia. Not really that exciting when your opponent knows about it, but, well, it does let me swing, so I'm a swing. Is my opponent taking 10? Opponent is taking 10. That is kind of crazy to me. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. This is. I could have equipped this here, but I'd rather just leave up Gaia's Gift. Yeah, just leave up Gaia's Gift. Okay. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm not dead, but I am very, very, very close to being dead. Surprised they didn't put that on an 8-8, but okay. I'm probably dead. I'm probably dead. Let's find out. Oh, I'm not dead? Oh my goodness, I'm not dead. Kill the token. So what does my opponent do now? What does my opponent do now? Ah, oh, come on. Come on. I don't think it's a legendary. There's no reason to copy this. Doesn't do anything. I mean, you either do or don't have a card here that deals with it. It's just, well, you're one card away, opponent. I take it they don't have it. You should probably be drawing then. Whatever. Whatever. They just had all the answers. All the answers. It's tragic. It's like, finally turned it around and they just sweep the board. So tragic. And they had the Might Stone and Meek Stone. Of course they did. The card that flips your the one of in your deck that flips your commander. Why not? Why not? They had it super early too. It was probably in their opener. Shows there's a lot of other cards that make me lose though. What are you up against? Liliana the Veil? Okay. Surely this Omen Path will just win the game on its own, right? Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Alright, we're good. Looks like Shieldred's Edict for the 45th time. Told you. I told you. I said it, and it was true. Omen Path Journey isn't a creature. You can't kill it. I'm going to play 2 lands a turn, basically, for the rest of this game. The next 5 turns, and this cannot be stopped. And then we just have infinite mana and expensive things in hand, so... Get schmeed. And you say it was a bad card. Look at it. 4 mana win the game. 4 mana door to nothingness. We'd end with like... What is that? 9, 10 lands? Or something like that? 10 lands in play? Man, I really don't like the background of the queue time. Alright, if I draw lands, this is fine. If I don't, it's not great. I guess I'll just... I have Hedge Maze, it's okay. Sure. That's probably not good here. I also have a counterspell before Liliana would resolve, which is probably nice. I don't like Stasis Field. Yeah, I can counter Liliana. Assuming they cast it. I would be surprised if they didn't. Whenever one or more creatures you control die, each opponent loses 2 life. What? How do you not cast Liliana here? That's insane. I guess I'm not countering it, but isn't that just fine? Am I okay to not counter Liliana? You know what? Maybe I'm not. I don't care. Feel as though I can beat Liliana. There are like plenty of things in my deck that beat it. Oh, we're just not on the Liliana plan at all. I feel as though that's painfully incorrect. It's like, just doesn't add up to me at all. So, Innkeeper's Talent and pay 1. It's clearly Shieldred's Edict, right? Again. Probably. That's my take. That's my hot take. Only 2 tutors? Well, you're cheating then. Alright, there's the answer to this, so I might as well counter it, or do I just draw? What if I just let that happen? I'm gonna lose it anyways, so... Yeah, I'm just gonna lose this card anyways. I just need to top deck a good card. That's what I need to do. Liliana the Veil is definitely one of the best commanders in Standard. I don't think that's changed. Ketchermos has probably taken its spot as, like, the best quote-unquote black strategy, but even still. Alright, so putting a counter on this is pretty bad here, actually. So I'm gonna go post-combat. Again, I highly doubt it matters, but you know what? I did it, so... I need to top deck Rite of Replication, Bonnie, that other card I can't remember the name of. Yeah, my commander is just useless. I shouldn't have probably even cast it the first time. I don't have the man land either. Like, I just haven't randomly found it off this card. Yeah, this is just like me losing as opposed to my opponent actually doing anything significant. I just haven't drawn anything that matters. Alright. Didn't draw anything that mattered, lost immediately. Liliana is certainly beatable though. The -2 can be very annoying. I played against this person yesterday. Oh shoot. The community is real. I don't think they were playing Joda though. I don't think I played against Joda. Maybe I did. Okay. I assume it's mono green all the way up till the bitter end. What does this do? Nope. Mono green. Mono green. Oh, we already lost? I think so. We just got out-ramped. We're not really playing the game. Alright. No. Mono green. 5-color deck. No, they already lost. Too slow. No counter spells. No interaction. Doing basically nothing that turn. Yeah, the game's over. Game is over. Mark Posewater, yo. That do be their name. We actually have not untapped with a Lenorel's, yeah. Which is probably a good sign. It means the format's just prepared for Lenorel's, not scamming everybody. So untap land just to leave up counterspell, right? I'm pretty sure this works. Assuming my opponent straight up goes for that. No. Okay, one there. Alright, you just need it. At least it wasn't a mana drain. I wonder if I could have played Aether Spark there. I probably could have played Aether Spark there. I don't know if it would have been right. Karn Silex, what are you doing in here? Destroy each non-land permanent, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I will not attack. It's only abilities. Oh. I mean, I'm probably still losing. Just losing way less than I thought. So they can do this for So far, just one, and that would be the only mana cost that matters. I just really don't feel like letting the Aether Spark die for free off of this. So I think I will play this, though, because if they do 4, that's like my opponent's entire turn. I don't care about that. Also, maybe wanted to push damage there. And maybe not wanted to swing to crack the clue. What am I doing? I'm in shambles. Oh my goodness. I played that turn, like, wrong from start to end. That was... Jeez. I did, like, the worst things I could have. Oh my goodness. Wow. Rip. This is all saying they use the Silex. If they don't, then I made no mistakes. The benefit of doing this is they really want to use it. So now the Aether Spark looks way better. Okay, so I've desynced my counters in probably the worst way imaginable, and I'm really feeling the pain of that. Yeah, I'm feeling the pain of that. Alright, well it is what it is. Yep, it's just definitely a mistake. Alright, I'm out of gas, but what I have is a very big deal, so... What can you do against it? I draw 5 cards next turn? Yeah, if I want to. I can plus this again to, instead of draw, to swing. But it would not be lethal. Drawing is probably just better. Especially when my opponent has something like a Tali in their deck next turn. Yeah, it looks like I should probably draw. I mean, it depends what I draw, right? I don't think swinging is all that exciting, especially when they just block it. Well, I have an answer now. Okay. I actually drew a way to do everything I want. Okay, are they dead? I think my opponent's just dead. So 5, 10, 12. Do this for 2. Play this. Oh, they're not dead. I can't swing and do everything I want because it just can't attack this turn. Actual tragedy. Yeah, I just can't do everything. I can swing for basically one-off lethal, though. I can't ultimate this and actually get this to swing in the same turn. Did I doppelgang for 1 less than I should have? Did I have the minute to doppelgang 1 more time? I might have. It's hard to think about it. $12, 2, 3, 9. 9 untapped. 10, 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. I think I messed up my doppelgang. Yeah, I messed up my doppelgang. But it looks like it won't matter. Looks like it doesn't matter. Okay. Could have mattered, but it doesn't. So we can swing again, and then we just have lethal. Actually, I had lethal no matter what I do. Yeah, alright. So I might have messed it up, but I'm not 100%. I think I did miss lethal. That's a hard one. That's a hard one to see. Hard one to see. No bigger than that. We got a new. Oh, we got 2 achievements. Oh, ultimating a plane. Was that the first time I ultimated a planeswalker? Are you kidding me? Huh. Oh, we got it. I got the lands in my right. Where do I place it? How do I... There it is. Man, I haven't looked at these and... I don't know. Can you edit the wheel? So the middle one... You can't edit this one. And this one is 10. I mean, I don't even... The only ones I like are these. I'm not allowed to use any of the toxic ones, right? Can't do that. Can't do that. Is that enabled? It's hard to tell. Oh, it is. I guess I can put the GG one in there. No, I kind of like the basic GG every time, though. I don't really care for this thing. Alright. Me. Okay, well, at least our commander will win this game. Who's got the better commander? Let's see, I'm on the play, and I have the mana dork. And the counter spells. But, I mean, so can my opponent. Have I played against this before? Puts it in its own section. I don't like that. Opponent mills over a counter spell. Interesting. Alright. Is it worth shutting that down? Probably? No, it's not. No, it isn't. So, just pass. Kind of miserable. But I have counter spells, I guess. I have both counter spells, actually. Probably not gonna matter, but... Okay, it looks like it will matter. Do you not have a land? Oh. Okay. I feel like this is going to get a little wacky with both of these sitting in play. We'll see. I kind of hope they have an answer for mine, so that means they're not casting their own. I'd say it's rather likely. Okay, it's not only an answer, it's the exact same answer I have. Oh boy. Alright, I drew this, and I will cast it immediately here, so I can play the game. Opponent, please let me play. No? What's this? What actually is this? I must pay 2, but I can pay 2. I don't have to do anything about that. Okay. So suspecting my commander is not... They give it menace, but it can't block. Okay. This is really weird. This is really weird. Oh no, it got weirder. I'm not even sure if I should play this 3-4. I don't think I'm going to. It doesn't feel necessary, and I would rather leave up my mutation. And honestly, also the clue token. Just don't think that the Kellyan as a 3-4 is doing really anything. Especially when my opponent has this much mana, and they were thinking for a very long time, in a turn which is interesting to me. Alright, so this does not look too concerning. Actually, at all. I'm not even going to make a move in this. It lets them swing with their commander. So I take 9, but then nothing else happens, so... That does not feel concerning. They tap their 1 mana as well. So we take 9. Yeah, I don't know. River's Rebuke in Standard is really not as egregious as it is in Historic. Have to do that. Do this. And pass. We're not playing this card. We could. It's probably okay. It only happens twice. It's not like your commander dies that much with counters. It's hard to, like, do anything after 2. Okay, this is why I left up the counter spell. Did we do it? Did we beat the mirror? We did it. Nice. We did it. Yeah, River's Rebuke is not that awesome in Standard. What was this even gonna do? Oh, it was gonna... Okay, yeah, no, this would have been a problem. That would have actually been a problem. Okay, nice. Sweet. We are not running the season. I do like the season. I definitely don't like the cash thing. But the season is interesting. I don't know how I would make room for it. I haven't felt like I've wanted to replace any card in my deck, though. I suppose the pick your poison slot is... Pick your poison hasn't really done anything yet, but it's still okay. It's probably not as good as I want it to be, but it's... I don't know if it's better than Season, though. Do I own Season? Hold on, do I own the green one? I might not own it. Okay, I do. Do I have the fancy one? Ayy. I think it was the Mastery Tree or whatever. Give you the fancy one. Choose Artifact or Enchantment. Destroy all of that type. It's even doing the 1/1 counter thing. Sort of. Gives Vigilance. I don't know. Alright. I can't be wrong. Can't be wrong. It's already been 2 hours? Whoa. It to me has only felt like an hour. Wow. Time flies. This is a lot different from yesterday, that's for sure. Shoot. It's already been 2 hours. Alright, it's mono blue, I don't have Cavern, but this is a 5-mana card. It's kind of steep. Jitte has done nothing. It's done... No, I don't agree with that. I think Jitte has done something in the games I've played it. I should say in the games I've actually been able to equip it, it's done something. Well, I gotta give it to my opponent. At least they're playing fast. Bouncing this is not very successful. It looks like they have a bounce spell, though. Illuge. I can copy that, but then it doesn't do anything. So it looks like it's a 1-mana bounce spell. Can it bounce my commander? Yes. Well, at least, we lost by being put to sleep. I guess. Are these counters? They are counters. Man, this person is very fast. This is weird. It's giving me anxiety. They didn't do anything about this? Wow. Okay. Bristly Bill. This will let me attack. I don't even know if that matters, but I'm gonna obviously try. Man, this person is super fast. I don't like it. I don't like it. Someone's faster than me. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay. Ooh, that counter was useless. What? Okay, so River's Rebuke? What's going on here? Must be River's Rebuke. Bro, this person plays so fast. Oh my goodness. It has to be River's Rebuke. Am I dead to it, no matter what? Yeah, I am. Nothing I can do. Alright. You got it. It's not River's Rebuke. Okay. Oh, I do have to double black, huh? Yeah, tragic. Eaten by piranhas. Does that do anything? Copying Overlord 1,000 times. Can't be wrong. I can't swing. Okay. River's Rebuke is, or some sort of flying, or something. That's not it. Oh my goodness. Neither of my opponent's creatures are that concerning. I lost Nissa. Bit tragic there. Let's play this. And swing face. Are they just dead? Are they actually just dead? No way. Wow. I can't believe that. I thought I was going to be a death by 1,000 cuts. Just counterspell, counterspell, counterspell. But no, we actually just turned that game around. That is nuts. I thought it seemed like they had River's Rebuke to just one-shot me, but I guess they didn't. Wow, that was a really crazy game. That was a very Rite of Replication, man. I'm telling you, love it. The blue-green big spells. It takes me back to like the Duels of the Planeswalkers, the games. I think this was Duels of the Planeswalkers 2012 with the Simic Kiora Primeval Titan deck, and you just like. I remember liking that deck a lot. So that was really cool. Opponent was by far one of the fastest people I've ever played against too. They were like moving. They might have been faster than me. Shoot. Or they played as fast as I normally do if I'm not talking. What a nuts game. Yeah, and then we have a counter spell. I don't think this is useful at this point. Probably just play the Aether Spark. I think it was still right to just go to combat before I made a choice of doing anything. Cool. Wrong of replication. What do you mean? Your negativity is not welcome. Alright. I know, mono blue, too. A mono blue player was playing that fast. That was nuts. I should just end on that note. I mean, it's... Yeah, I'm going to end on that note. I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to play it safe. That was a good game, though. That was a really good game. Okay, so this commander is actually really fun. It is a stark contrast to what I was playing yesterday. I was miserable playing Hazoret yesterday. I mean, I don't like aggro anyways, but this was really cool. Some people said near the end there that Lost Jitte might not have been right, and I kind of agree. Sometimes it was. You know, if it falls into the synchronization in which it is equipped, and then you're drawing 2 cards, and also able to attack or block, that's pretty cool. You just have to sort of get there. So I don't know if it's necessary. It does not, however, feel like a win more card. If it felt like a win more card, like, oh, look at this snowball on top of snow, like, then I wouldn't really like it. If it demands something in play that, like, makes it extremely useful and otherwise it's totally useless, I don't like it. But here, I think it just floats on a fine line of being just good enough where you can put this on a random... It doesn't have to be on your commander. You can put it on any creature, and then you can move it once it has any sort of counters on it to your commander, and then it's just doing its thing. But you do not need this card. If you don't have a mythic for it, it's the one card. I really don't think I need it. Aether Spark actually did feel really good. I like this one. That one was nice. Just putting it here, I can plus it. I don't have to -5 just because I can. If I need to make my commander do whatever it's going to do. If you -5 to draw 2, and that puts you in a scenario where this is now not going to draw 2, because you didn't put a counter on it, that seems weird, right? It's like, oh, I could have just plus this, and then my commander would have drawn 2. And I just plussed my Planeswalker instead of minusing it. I never got to use the -10. That would have been really nice. Especially with Doppelganger Doppelgang in the deck. It would have been nice to have that 10 mana. Doppelgang is basically a win condition. I don't know if I ever lost after having cast it. Rite of Replication is only creatures, but man, does it feel good. I think if you're not aware this card is in the game, at least in Standard, then you probably should give it a try in a blue-green X strategy. It's just almost another Doppelgang, really. It's hilarious, too, when it does kind of anything. It's just really funny. You could put more counter spells. When I played against the Mirror, they seem to have those, like, 2-mana Rune Snag cards that I'm not a big fan of. The 2-mana, you know, pay 2 to soft counter, not mana leak, which is pay 3. That would be nice, but pay 2 is like, ugh. But there's like 15 of them, so if you want to run all of those, you probably can. I was only running River's Pull because it's kind of just your counterspell in Standard, and Repulsive Mutation can juggle counters, right? And it's usually always going to... I mean, every time you go to cast it, it's probably going to be a counterspell, but it also does 1/1 counter things. That's nice. I saw Cash. I saw this card. I don't really like it. It doesn't seem too nice, but if you don't like Lost Jitte, maybe this is just better. It's only 2 counters, and then it's kind of hard to ever get more counters on this card. So if you're alright with like this card that does something twice, that's probably okay. I mean, the logic is maybe the same with Snakeskin Veil. It only does something once. You know what, actually, I'm going to take all the Jitte. We're just going to put this in that spot for the deck list I upload. Not a big fan of it, but it's arguably better than the Jitte, and why not? The win conditions I was kind of concerned about. I maybe wasn't sure if I could actually close games out with just this alone, but that wasn't really an issue. I could just win with really anything. If you're just left alone, you're going to just find a win at some point amongst the pile of cards you have in your hand. The ramp package is pretty solid. It does feel like if my commander dies, I'm not doomed when I have a bunch of ramp spells, right? It's also kind of hard to deal with it. It is indestructible. Standard is chock full of indestructible commanders right now. Standard Brawl. I don't know about Standard. If Ketramos is all over Standard, then, you know, my heart goes out to all of you, but Standard Brawl, there's a lot of indestructible commanders, so the blue Frogifies, the white Exiles, the black Edicts, like Shieldred's Edict, Liliana, the Veil, are going to be like your premium removal Sunfall, right? That's a white Exile. Counterspells, even, although Counterspells maybe not as exciting, because Cavern of Souls is still in Standard, but... So, the Indestructible Clause is not as exciting as maybe it used to be, right? I'm sure Wizards is fully aware of that. Like, oh, we're printing a lot of indestructible creatures. How do people interact with those outside of counterspells? And we have Cavern of Souls, so how do they interact if they can't use counterspells? It's like, yeah, they need to run edicts and they print things that deal with this, right? That might be why there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and these are all from Witness Protection from Streets and New Capenna originally. It's in Foundations, but yeah, these are all from separate sets. They're all from separate sets, and they're all just like are pretty good removal, especially for like a mono blue deck or something, or just non-black or whatever. Very good removal, and now we're kind of seeing, you know, why there's so many of these in the game. It's like, well, you got to deal with this. It's indestructible. What do you want me to do? So. Stocking the pantry. Whenever you put one more counters, put a supply counter on this, remove a supply counter. Yeah, you could. It does work with your commander in tandem. You play this and it starts accumulating and it draws a big chunk. Honestly, I probably could have ran this. I looked at every card in standard that had the word 1/1 counter on them. I kind of put the ones I felt were the best. This is totally viable though. Like, at first I wasn't even sure if I should play historic because I standard because I wasn't sure if there was enough cards to support this. But boy was I wrong. Boy was I wrong. Especially how the green ramp big scary thing is just a good thing in general, or at least sort of solid in standard. So I wasn't too chewed up about that. But yep, that's it. I can absolutely recommend this commander, which I wasn't sure if I was able to do that, but I am. This was a good commander. I liked it. It had fun. I did get trampled by a Hazaret player after having suffered all day yesterday, but that's just how them's the breaks, you know. If I'm not the one piloting the race car and the start your engines, maybe someone else is just doing it better than I was. I don't know. I didn't really interact with them, though, to be fair. Which is what I won every time when I was playing it. Just playing ramp spells wasn't good enough when I did it. Alright, that's it. So, like, comment, subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Same with chat. I will see chat the next time I do, and at no point before that. I did not eat food yesterday, nor today, so I am very hungry. Very hungry. Shoot, I have to take a card out, though. Have to take a card out. What have you done? I guess this is the last thing I'll do. What card? I do like this as an explorer that doesn't draw. I mean, it draws, but it doesn't draw like the turn, like turn 2 or whatever. I felt as though this is fine. I feel as though that's just okay. Alright, I'll take a card out and then I'll stop streaming. What was definitively the worst thing I was doing? I would say it was complaining, but I actually didn't really complain today. Gaia's Gift felt a little underwhelming. Mainly because it cost 2. I do like Snakeskin Veil. Maybe because we put in cash, we could drop Gift. I mean, it's still a protection spell. There are, you know, I just listed off all the issues that this could have being answered. So I still like it. I like a lot, so I don't know. I wish it gave Vigilance, though. I did like the Seeker, too. It's actually pretty dope. Pretty dope. Cash money. I don't know. Should I just take out a land to be edgy for the upload? I'm so amazed how I just like every card. That's really weird. Do I even actually like this? There's no way I don't like it, I mean. I think Gaia's Gift honestly could just be a counter spell. All signs point to Gaia's Gift going out. I think I'm going to do that. I think that's actually like the worst card of my deck. Because I don't actually want to touch the lands. You could make the argument if you don't like this card. Okay, that's it. Alright. See you guys. Found it. We found the 60.